US and the dollar is buying 67.88 US cents. This is Air News. NRL first up, and Cronulla coach Craig Fitzgibbon is praising the way Nicho Hynes is dealing with questions over his form in the lead up to tomorrow's semi-final. There's been calls for the former Dally M medalist to be dropped from their clash with the Cowboys. Fitzgibbon, though, says he's impressed by Hynes' decision to face the media earlier today.
I like the way he wanted to get up and own it and move on. So he looks really good, trained really well yesterday. And, pretty simply, he's got to do his own job. Not everyone else doesn't get out there and run our team in conjunction with Tricky.
Meanwhile, there's been a shake-up for the Wallabies ahead of Saturday's Bledisloe Cup test against the All Blacks. Scrum half Jake Gordon has been dumped. Veteran Nick White will take his place. In cricket news, Australia's three-match women's T20 series against New Zealand begins tonight in Mackay in Queensland. It's the final match before next month's World Cup in Dubai. But despite that showpiece event being just around the corner, Captain Alyssa Healy says the Aussies' main focus tonight is breaking the current 6-all series deadlock against the White Ferns.
We're not looking too far ahead. We're going to look at this series on its own, and most important for us is to put a 3-0 on that trophy over there and get Australia one more ahead.
And a virus has swept through the Australian men's squad ahead of tonight's one-day international series opener against England. Star trio Glenn Maxwell, Mitch Starc and Josh Hazlewood are all now in doubt with illness. And another big name is committed to Australia's summer of golf, with Cameron Smith to tee off at the PGA Championship in November in Brisbane. Australian Independent Radio News.
Plenty Valley FM weather.
Bit of spring weather about. Late shower tomorrow with a top of 17. Saturday, clearing shower 17. Sunday, mostly cloudy 18. And Monday, sounds like I'm repeating myself, but it's not. It's going to be mostly cloudy, but a warm 20 degrees.
On your local station, 88.6 Plenty Valley FM, Drive.
A big welcome to Thursday Drive with myself, Brett, for a whole 2 hours. Big thanks to Eric, still in the studio, still annoying me. But a big thanks to Eric for getting us through the afternoon. Bit of cold chisel, a bit of oils, and he's looking for something to do now. So, but today we've got no council. It's caretaking mode. So, alas, there is no one to talk to us this week, which is kind of good. It makes me bring in a bit more music. So we've got an extra, maybe 3 or 4 tracks that we can play. Why don't we kick it off with this one? This is The Bureau. Nothing to do with the coming elections, only for sheep.
It's gonna explode. A new way, you sound so sincere. How sweet it must be to be able to think so clear. But you're just another in a long line of fools. Giving us freedom with a new set of rules. It is only for sheep.
Yes, the Bureau there, only for sheep. As I said, not a commentary on our election process, but hey, we have got quite a few. Well, we've got the local council elections coming up. There's signs popping up everywhere. Do your research, before you blindly tick the ballot box. It'll be in your letterbox too. It's all postal votes. So, do a little bit of research before you tick whatever box you think you may like. Because it does seem, well, some people aren't what they seem. So you need to dig a little deep to find out what they're actually about. And it's almost, the Liberals and the Labor, and probably even the Greens kind of sprinkle a few of their members throughout the local councils too. So, do your research. It is 4:11. We don't have the council today, as I said, so plenty of time for more music. What have I brought in? Stack load of 7 inches, some CDs. It seems quite a few bands are coming out, either late in the year or early next year. And on the 16th and 17th of November, all the way down in St Kilda at the Palais Theatre, this band will be performing. This is Infected. Thursday Drive. It started already. The Wrong Speed. I've got albums and 7-inch singles. This is much better.
Kevin Hines Grow delivers gardening and nature-based programs to people of all ages and abilities. We are currently offering occupational therapy, counselling and social gardening sessions online. We also have a fantastic selection of plants, tomato seedlings and summer veggies available. Telephone 9848 3695 or visit us online at kevinhinesgrow.org.au.
Thursday Drive with myself, Brett. Do you remember Juice Newton? She was, she won 5 Grammy Awards for the, nominated for the Best Pop and Country Female Vocalist way back in the 80s. And you'll probably be, if you can't remember her, you'll probably be familiar with this next track I'm going to play from her called Angel of the Morning. Juice Newton.
Just touch my cheek before you leave me, baby.
Now, if you weren't familiar with that song from the 80s, you may be familiar with it from the movie Deadpool, 2016. It was the used as the opening credits. So, if you're into Deadpool, you may have known it from there. And also, 2021 film Promising Young Women. That recording was played during a climatic scene in the movie too. So there you go. What's she doing now, you ask? Well, she's a horse trainer apparently, still dabbling in music, but mainly training and trading horses from San Diego over there in America. So there you go, Juice Newton. Another female, well, I think Nancy Sinatra was, I'd say, around in the 70s rather than the 80s. She was in the 80s too, of course. And this is Nancy with The Last of the Secret Agents.
He's never caught one spy, I'm told. He's never even caught a cold. Got his degree from Disneyland, but he's the last of the secret agents, and he's my man. He's an underwhelming kind of sleuth. He thinks James Bond's some kind of suit. He's father back then and also ran, but he's the last of the secret agents, and he's my man. He'd come in third in a two-horse race. I've never had to slap his face. What a shame. But people try to understand. He's the last of the secret agents, and he's my man. He's the last of the secret agents, he's my man. He's the last of the secret agents, and he's my man.
The seasons may change, but we're always here, 24/7. 88.6 Plenty Valley FM.
The Last of the Secret Agents, which ties in nicely with this next song from Ash called Goldfinger. Now, Ash are touring all the way from Ireland. They're going to be here at 170 Russell Street in Melbourne on October the 11th. So if you're into Ash, and I meant to bring in their album. I've just brought in a little EP by mistake, but so you're going to get Goldfinger. But a friend of mine, Brashes, his band Catholic Guilt is going to be supporting Ash. So, yeah, a little bit exciting. I'm going to make sure I can get along, not only to catch Catholic Guilt, but also to catch Ash also. This is them, Goldfinger.
time's over. I think it over again. Think it over again. She slipped into the night and she was gone. Gone set score. Gone to the town. Then shining in the lights. Her brother started school again today. I thought to pass time to occupy my mind while I'm waiting for her. Writing it down. Listen to the rain. She'll appear soon. I lie back and drift away. I lie back and drift away. She slipped into the night and she was gone. Gone to set score. Gone to the town. The shining in the lights. Her brother started school again today. I thought to pass time to occupy my mind while I'm waiting for her. I'm feeling so alive, feeling so real on the stormy night. The rain's coming down, rain like never before. I've got some records on and some bottles of wine on the stormy night. The rain is lashing down, and I'm waiting for her.
I was talking to a friend recently about my interest in gardening and how I wanted to learn more. She told me about Link's Community Garden, and it became my oasis. I've learnt so much from their regular gatherings. Every Saturday there's always something new to learn, from novice to expert. All ages are welcome. Link's Community Garden, fostering community connections. You can find us at 405 Station Street, Laylaw. Find us also on our website and on Facebook.
Just gone 4:31. We'll do a quick weather check. Tomorrow, Friday, late shower, top of 17. Saturday, mostly cloudy, 17. Sunday, mostly cloudy, 18. And Monday will be a mostly cloudy day with a top of 20 degrees.
This is Drive with Brett Ditchfield.
88.6, 88.6, 88.
It is. And I don't know. I'm going to play you some Roxy music for no other reason that it was in my record box. A little interesting tale with this one, though. It's I paid €50 for it. Quite a few years ago, we went across to France, and my wife is a bit of Francophile. And I thought, oh, yeah, I'll get some cool records and all that. Wasn't much around. So I did come home with this little 7-inch single from Roxy Music for €50, mind you. Not too bad. This is Jealous Guy, in English, not French.
I was dreaming of the past and my heart beating fast. I began to lose control. I began to lose control. I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry that might not love me anymore. I was shivering inside. I was shivering inside. I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry that I made you cry. I didn't want to hurt you. I'm just a jealous guy. I was trying to catch your eye. I thought that you was trying to hide. I was swallowing my pain. I was swallowing my pain. I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry that I made you cry. I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm just a jealous guy.
Quite a long whistling outro there. Roxy Music, Jealous Guy. 4:38, Talking Heads has been in the news lately, mainly because the 1984 film Stop Making Sense, which has been considered by the critics as one of the greatest concert films of all time, has been remastered and re-released. I'm not sure where you could catch it, but have a look around, do a bit of Googling. And, David Byrne, Tina Weymouth. What are the other two? I think it was Chris France and Jerry Harrison making up Talking Heads. So, yeah, Google that. And it is a fantastic film. I hadn't seen it for years and years and years. I don't have any Talking Heads here with me, but I do have this cracking cover from Tom Jones and the Cardigans with Burning Down the House.
Can you please tell me where I'm at right now?
88.6, 88.6, 88.6, 88.6, 88.6.
It's coming back.
A band that was just out here recently, Belle and Sebastian with Legal Man. It's, our clock has disappeared from the wall. I don't know. No, it doesn't sound, it wasn't magic. It's a digital clock and it's on a screen, but it's back. So no need to panic. It's 4:45. That's why I wanted to tell you that. The Smiths. This is the Smiths with a Y, not an I. They're a cover band of the Smiths. Logically. They're coming out here too. So it's sold out at Max Watts. They'll be out here Feb 23rd. Already sold out. So if you were thinking of going, and apparently they're pretty damn good. I went last year to a local Smiths cover band made up of local Melbourne musicians. It was fantastic. So I probably wouldn't go see the real Smiths, but I would go and see the Smiths with a Y maybe. Who knows? But I reckon if they do another show in Melbourne, I'll pop along. Though I think it was about $80 to go to. So that turned me off a little bit. But they are coming all the way from England. So maybe I'll decide. Well, it's been made. My mind's been made up. It's sold out. So unless they do another one, I'm not going. So why don't we have something from the real Smiths? This is, what have I got? 21 is, no, it's 18. I thought it was Girlfriend in a Coma, but I think it's this one. Yes. You just haven't earned it yet, baby.
If you're wondering why all the love that you long for eludes you, and the people are rude and cruel to you, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. You just haven't earned it yet, baby. You just haven't earned it, son. You just haven't earned it yet, baby. You must suffer and cry for a longer time. You just haven't earned it yet, baby. And I'm telling you now, if you're wondering why, when all I wanted in life was to be famous, I have tried for so long, it's all gone wrong. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. But you wouldn't believe me. You just haven't earned it yet, baby. You just haven't earned it, son. You just haven't earned it yet, baby. You must suffer and cry for a longer time. You just haven't earned it yet, baby. And I'm telling you now. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Today I am remembering the time when they pulled me back and held me down and looked me in the eyes and said, you just haven't earned it yet, baby. You just haven't earned it, my son. You just haven't earned it yet, baby. You must stay on your own for slightly longer. You just haven't earned it yet, baby. And I'm telling you now. You just haven't earned it yet, baby. Oh, oh. You just haven't earned it yet, baby. Oh, oh, oh,
until 6. This is Drive on 88.6 Plenty Valley FM.
I'm trying to tell you something about my life. Maybe give me insight between black and white. And the best thing you ever done for me used to help me take my life less seriously. It's only life after all. Yeah. Well, darkness has a hunger that's insatiable. And lightness has a call that's hard to hear. And I wrap my fear around me like a blanket. I sail my ship of safety till I sank it. I'm crawling on your shores. And I went to the doctor, I went to the mountains, I looked to the children, I drank from the fountains. There's more than one answer to these questions, pointing me in a crooked line. And the less I seek my source for some definitive, closer I am to find, yeah. Closer I am to find, yeah. And I went to see the doctor of philosophy with a poster of Rasputin and a beer down to his knee. He never did marry or see a big great movie. He graded my performance. He said he could sit through me. I spent 4 years prostrate to the higher mind. Got my paper and I was free. And I went to the doctor, I went to the mountains, I looked to the children, I drank from the fountains. There's more than one answer to these questions, pointing me in a crooked line. And the less I seek my source for some definitives, closer I am to find, yeah. Closer I am to find, yeah. I stopped by the bar at 3 a.m. to seek solace in a bottle or possibly a friend. And I woke up with a headache like my head against a board, twice as cloudy as I'd been the night before. And I went in seeking clarity. And I went to the doctor, I went to the mountains, I looked to the children, I drank from the fountain. And we go to the doctor, we go to the mountains, we look to the children, we drink from the fountain. Yeah, we go to the Bible, we go through the workout, we read up on revival, we stand up for the lookout. There's more than one answer to these questions, pointing me in a crooked line. And the less I seek my source for some definitive, closer I am to find. Closer I am to find. Closer I am to find, yeah.
Indigo Girls, closer to fine there. Before that, the Smiths, you just haven't earned it yet, baby. 6 minutes away from the 5 o'clock news. Shout out to Greg Van Mewen, Friday on my drive. If you're spinning the dial or if you get up early on a Sunday morning, tune in to PBS 106.7. Greg's going to be giving us 4 hours of covers during the graveyard shift. So, yeah, if you're a little bit awake, if you're a little bit of an insomniac, or just set your alarm to get up. I always get up fairly early, so, yeah, I'll change over to PBS. So, yes, big thanks for that, Greg, for pointing that out. And since we're doing a little bit of promotion, and since we're already swinging that dial, from 9 till 10, jump over to Triple R and Radio Marinara, and I'll be on there for the hour. So, yeah, a little bit of sharing the love of community radio, and then put that dial straight back to Plenty Valley FM for sure. I stumbled across this little thing on YouTube. I forget the name of the guy. He was quite, well, I shouldn't say quite old, but he'd been around. He'd been in the music industry for many, many years, the English music industry. And he was talking about the 5 bands that did not get discovered, or the 5 bands that should have been discovered. One of them was a little post-punk band called The Sound, which I didn't really know. And he went on about that, and it was tragic circumstances to the lead singer. I think he committed suicide or something. So not because he wasn't popular, but there was all other stuff there. Another of the bands was the Triffids, and quite a few people kind of replied saying they're Australian, mate, they're not English. But as he pointed out, they did spend some of their, recording years in London. So he's claiming them for a while as a English band. I disagreed with that. And the other band that he pointed out was the Teardrop Explodes. I forget the other two. I wasn't paying attention. I was just scrolling. But I do have some Teardrop Explodes on the turntable. It's a 7-inch single. A-side is Tiny Children, but the B-side I like better for the name of the song. I actually haven't listened to it, so we're going to be listening to it together. But the B-side is called Rachel Built a Steamboat. That's piqued my my curiosity. So let's hear this from Julian Cope out the front of Teardrop Explodes. Rachel Built a Steamboat.
Rachel built a steamboat and she built it in the house. The people came from miles around to marvel at her work. Far from active spinster in accordance with her age. And Rachel loved her steamboat and she called it Baby Boy. Fine work from such aged hands. How her steamboat cherished when she sweetly sang. Rachel steered her steamboat through the lots of Illinois, and down canals and rivers how she sailed her baby boy. And onward to the Potomac through Washington, D.C. She takes her new-made offspring on a journey to the sea. With an adolescent gaze, and baby boy was smiling as he surged across the waves, and latitudes and longitudes were taken in their stride into the English Channel with flotillas at their side. Sing high, sing low, sing high, sing low. Banks of London town, but many of the young folks thought it good to shout them down. But when they saw old Rachel, oh so wonderful that day, she saw that those who came to mark had all remained to pray. Stuck out in a garrison, 200 legionnaires were fighting evil dervish hordes and running out of prayers. So cold and parched and hungry, many stricken with disease, but hearing of our Rachel, oh they won the war with my story I must end here, for it's time now if you please.
Unfortunately, we're not going to find out the full story of Rachel's steamboat because news is 4 seconds away in being a record. I didn't check the time on it. I'll bring that in a couple of weeks' time. We'll hear all of Rachel built steamboat from Teardrop Explodes. But now, 5 o'clock, time for the weather, for the news.
You're listening to 88.6 Plenty Valley FM.
This is Plenty Valley FM News.
Hello, I'm Peter Carey. The federal opposition says new jobs data shows Australians are having to work harder to put food on the table. Bureau of Statistics figures show the unemployment rate has remained steady for August, but there's been an uptick in the number of hours worked. Shadow Workplace Minister Michaelia Cash says it's not good news.
That is just Australians who are having to do more hours to make ends meet. But put the jobs figures aside, what do Australians know? What they know is they got up this morning and life is not easy under Mr Albanese. It is as simple as that.
The man accused of killing Hannah Maguire will have his trial fast-tracked after pleading not guilty to murdering his ex-girlfriend. The 23-year-old's body was found in a burnt-out car in April near Ballarat. Alex Riddell reports.
Lachlan Young has appeared in the Ballarat Magistrates Court via video link from the Melbourne Assessment Prison. The court heard Young had elected to have the trial fast-tracked to the Supreme Court, which means a public committal hearing will be avoided where evidence against an accused is usually tested for the first time. The magistrate noted there was a high public interest in the process being fast-tracked, with Young ordered to appear again on October 3. Friends and family of Ms Maguire were in court, many wearing black jumpers with the 23-year-old's image and words, "She matters, remembering Hannah Maguire." The Age reports Ms Maguire's family members could be seen wiping tears from their faces and consoling each other during the hearing.
New South Wales Police believe they've significantly hampered a group linked to the supply of more than $1 billion in cocaine. Senior reporter Josh Bryant.
Police say 7 men who've been charged in a crackdown were allegedly involved with a major criminal group known as the Commission. The organisation is described by investigators as a group of organised crime networks with an agreement relating to the importation of large amounts of cocaine and the manipulation of its distribution and price. Police allege $1.8 billion worth of the drug had been supplied in just 4 months, and the group used a sophisticated system of hidden compartments in vehicles to hide and move the cocaine. Investigators say the arrests have uprooted the group and will help keep violence off Sydney's streets.
To Queensland, an urgent alert has been issued as the state government reveals the results of its pill testing service. More from Matt Hepworth.
More than 600 people used Queensland's pill testing services to test 840 drug samples since March this year. After testing, it's understood users then took smaller doses, disposed of additional samples, or informed others about their results. It comes as an urgent alert is issued following the state's first detection of dissociative drug Canket. It's understood the drug can leave people disassociated and unable to move, or in more extreme cases, an overdose can lead to death.
And an Adelaide man will appear in court after shining a laser at the police helicopter overnight. The crew noticed a green laser shining at the cockpit from a house in West Croydon. Patrols went to the house, arresting a 45-year-old man and seizing the laser pointer. This is Air News. Brisbane coach Chris Fagan says lessons learned from their 2022 grand final loss to Geelong has them better prepared to take down the Cats in Saturday's preliminary final at the MCG. Lions co-captain Harris Andrews says they're not getting ahead of themselves.
You obviously sort of dream about what can happen, but that's fine. The only thing you've got to come back to your actions in the moment. It's all good and well to think about what could happen in the future, but it's really important to come back to your actions, and that for us is going out and playing the way we want to play, having the right attitude. And we know it's not going to be an easy game against Geelong. It'll be a bit of an arm wrestle, and it might come down to the last couple of minutes.
The Sharks' horror finals record make them a dangerous opponent, according to the Cowboys. North Queensland coach Todd Payton believes that will have the Sharks fired up at the Sydney Football Stadium.
they're a chance of going out in straight sets again. That's got to be playing on their mind. I know it'll be on my mind. They're only human, so it starts really important.
A virus has swept through the Australian squad ahead of tonight's men's ODI series opener against England. Star trio Glenn Maxwell, Mitchell Starc and Josh Hazlewood are all in doubt with illness. And another big name has committed to Australia's Summer of Golf, with Cameron Smith to tee off at the PGA Championships in Brisbane. Australian Independent Radio News.
Plenty Valley FM weather.
A little bit of spring weather around. Friday, a late shower with a top of 17. Saturday, mostly cloudy, 17. Sunday, mostly cloudy, 18. And Monday, mostly cloudy with a top of 20 degrees.
On your local station, 88.6 Plenty Valley FM, Drive.
Yeah, second hour of Thursday Drive with myself, Brett. Hopefully you can keep me company all the way through till 6 o'clock. Bit of vinyl, bit of CDs. I've been playing a few bands that are coming out, such as The Ash. Bell and Sebastian's already been out. Who else do we have out? Oh, we've got more coming. So hold on to your horses because, I've got some other bands that will be touring Melbourne at the end of the year and early next year. But something that's just come up is the Green Hills Neighbourhood House. They're in Community Drive in Greensborough, and they're just putting out a opportunity to join some Japanese home cooking at Green Hills Neighbourhood House for a mesmerising 2-week culinary experience where you'll learn how to create, it's a Japanese word and I'm not going to say it, traditional Japanese confection resembling stunning edible crystals. And in the class, you'll discover a simple and easy recipe for these delicate, visually enchanting sweets that taste as good as they look. So the class, it's ideal for beginners and intermediate cooks. And it's if you're interested in Japanese confectionery or anyone curious about making beautiful edible art, well, the course is for you. It accommodates vegetarian and gluten-free diets too. So Google Green Hills Neighbourhood House just in Greensborough, and you'll have to jump on to their try booking link to book that in. So, sounds pretty amazing thing to do. Japanese crystal soft candy. Yes. Wouldn't mind some now. All right, let's kick the second hour off with the Primitives. They're coming out here. They'll be out here on the 20th of February at the Corner Hotel. This is them with the single Crash.
Enough
88.6 Plenty Valley FM.
From the Primitives to the Glass Bottle. Yes, that's the name of the band. This is a bit of an op shop find. The Glass Bottle, what can I tell you about them? They're an American pop band fronted by Gary Criss. I've kind of Googled to see what the actual single from this album was, and there is no singles on this album. So a little bit perturbed what to play. So I'm going to play you this one. I know this song. The Hollies released it way back in 1969, but this is the Glass Bottle version. Sorry, Suzanne.
I can't make it if you leave me. I'm sorry, Suzanne, believe me, I was wrong, and I knew I was all alone. Forgive me, I still love you more than ever. I'm sorry, Suzanne, for ever hurting you. You know I never wanted to. I'm truly sorry, Suzanne. I could never ever justify all the tears I made you cry, but I do regret it, my Suzanne. You gotta believe me, I was looking round for someone new. What a foolish thing to do. All the time I knew it. Heaven knows what made me do it, girl. I can't make it if you leave me. I'm sorry, Suzanne, believe me, I was wrong, and I knew I was all alone. I still love you more than ever. I'm sorry, Suzanne, for ever hurting you. You know I never wanted to. I'm truly sorry, Suzanne. If you would only take me back again, things would be so different then. What I wouldn't give for one more chance to live for you, Suzanne. I can't make it if you leave me. I'm sorry, Suzanne, believe me, I was wrong, and I knew I was all alone. I can't make it if you leave me.
Sometimes I think, should I play that? Is it too daggy? And then I think, why not? We need to break it up with some dagginess in that too. But this next band, they're an American hip-hop band formed in 1987 by Black Thought Trotter and Questlove Thompson. They're called The Roots, and they're heading out here for New Year's Eve at Sydney Myer Music Bowl. And the only reason I know this was because I was going down Alexandra Avenue today off the freeway, and there's a big poster on one of the walls there. And the only thing, I'm not into hip-hop really, but the only thing I've got of The Roots is this little EP called Wise Up Thought. It's remixes and reworks Elvis Costello and The Roots. And this is them with Walk Us Uptown. The Roots and Elvis Costello.
Will you walk
Just slide the roots down there. Just had a call from D and Cat, Monday Drive. Accident on the Fitzsimmons Lane Bridge, or Fitzsimons Lane Bridge. Heading towards from Templestowe to Eltham. Sounds like traffic is at a standstill. You haven't got too many options there. You could head to Warrandyte and try that, but you just may have to sit in traffic. And hopefully I play some good music to keep you amused. Anytime you want to call into the station, 9404 2111. Just report anything. Let's hear back to the roots.
Join the Lions Club of Northcote and connect with ordinary people doing extraordinary things, supporting people with a disability, fundraising for worthwhile causes, and addressing unmet health and educational needs worldwide. The Lions Club of Northcote meet on the first and third Wednesday of every month. For further details, contact the club on 0411 244 779 or visit northcote.vic.lions.au.
spinning round. Do you realize that you have the most beautiful face? Do you realize?
Do you realise they're coming out here? They'll be out Jan, I think, or Feb. I do have a ticket. Festival Hall. Flaming Lips. It is 5:24, Thursday Drive, with myself, Brett. This is Eels, Parallels.
Woke up lost in a world I didn't know. I shook it off and I'm trying to make a go. Ever get the feeling that the story isn't done? And you know that you are not the only one. And I know you're out there somewhere, and I know that you are well, looking for an answer, but only time can tell. Parallels. All things being equal, I'd rather not forget the things I've seen and the people that I've met. But something down inside me makes me think there's something more. And I don't have any proof, but I'm sure. And I know you're out there somewhere, and I know that you are well, looking for an answer, but only time can tell. Parallels. Woke up lost in a world I can't escape. What I'll become, slowly taking shape. Start again, it's not the end, but altogether new. And I'm never giving up till I find you. And I know you're out there somewhere, and I know that you are well, looking for an answer, but only time can tell. Parallels. Parallels.
From the album, The Cautionary Tales of Mark Oliver Everett. Didn't quite get us to the 5:30 mark, but never fear. Henry Mancini will get us there with this one, The Magnificent Seven. Despite never smoking in my life, I have an overcoming urge to light a cigarette and just relax after hearing that one from Henry Mancini and the Magnificent Seven. 5:30.
Valley Lifestyles, gardening advice, what's on in your local area, food and wine, and movie reviews. With Hillary, Thurston, Tony, Bill, and Sig. From 8 a.m. every Sunday on 88.6 Plenty Valley FM.
Late shower tomorrow with a top of 17 degrees. Saturday, mostly sunny, 17 degrees. Sunday, mostly cloudy, 19 degrees. And Monday will be also mostly cloudy with a top of 20 degrees.
Don't look behind you, just straight ahead. Drive on 88.6 Plenty Valley FM.
They might be giants. Weather replacements. Not a bad little B-side there. The A-side is Don't Let's Start, but that was They Might Be Giants. Weather replacements. It is 5:32. It's getting away from me that time. The MacGuffins, I've got them on the turntable. The MacGuffins, you say. What is this? Well, a friend who I used to go to school with, Rowan Smith, formed the MacGuffins back in the 80s, then moved over to Hobart or Tasmania. I'm not quite sure whether it was Hobart, but he's coming back with a band and he's releasing a new album called In the Key of, I think it's how you spell it, Kinsuki? Anyway, the reviews of the album have compared the singer-songwriter with the likes of the Go-Betweens, Edwyn Collins and Lloyd Cole. Rowan's songs have appeared in the Triple J Hottest 100 and the ARIA Top 20. And this year, in the key of Kinsuki, it glues all the pieces together. And Glenn Benny from the Underground Lovers will be joining Rowan on stage, and it's happening Saturday, November the 9th, down at George Lane in St Kilda from 2:30 to 5:30, which is rather a reasonable hour. And this is the MacGuffins. Let's get rich together. Damn fine idea. Let's speed that up and get rich together.
I've got to stop biting my fingernails and look into together. I took that last 20 cents on the cafe counter. I threw it to see just where it would land. Someone was browsing through magazine stack. We'd sat there the time before. When you weren't feeling so hungry and I wasn't feeling so mean, I looked at the ring where my coffee had been. It was fading into the laminate. You have a lasting impression of loneliness that can't be denied. I think we've been pushing different directions. There's something we should try. Let's get rich together. Let's get rich together. Whatever the never, never. Let's get rich together. Let's get rich together. Let's get rich together. Whatever the never, never. Let's get rich together.
The McGuffins, they're rich together. 12 minutes away, no, 22 minutes away. I can't add up. Away from 6 o'clock. It's written in front of me. It's Thursday Drive with myself, Brett. Ross Wilson and the Peaceniks. They're doing a 50-year of hits tour. Ross Wilson, he's getting out and about. He's pretty cool. He gets out and about. One of his daughters, and I can't remember which one, is in a band, and I can't remember which band, but she doesn't want it known that she is the daughter of Ross Wilson. This is a little insider information from my daughter, but I can't remember what band it is, and I wouldn't tell you anyway. But Ross Wilson and the Peaceniks, they're playing the St Andrews Hotel in St Andrews, Sunday the 22nd of September, sold out. Your next chance of seeing them, Friday the 15th of November at the Missing Gorilla in Eltham. So pretty local if you want to get out and about. Playing around quite a few other places, Healesville, Warrnambool, Wonthaggi, Moorabbin. And they're kicking off, or they kicked off last week, Friday the 13th of September in Moorabbin. But this Saturday night, Brunswick Ballroom, they are doing a gig and the support is Don't Thank Me, Spank Me. I've messaged the girls from Don't Thank Me, Spank Me to say, are you playing at the Missing Gorilla? Because I would pop along. Not so much to see Ross Wilson, but to see Don't Thank Me, Spank Me. This is them with Be My Forever. And if you are thinking of popping along to Missing Gorilla to see Ross Wilson, I suggest you get in very, very early.
I want you. No one else will do. I want your love and the rest of it too.
You can catch them this Saturday night supporting Ross Wilson and the Peaceniks at the Brunswick Ballroom. 17 minutes away from 6 o'clock. I've been getting into the music and neglecting the messages. So a couple of quick messages.
Streaming live all day, every day at pvfm.org.au.
Want to meet new people in your local neighbourhood? Learn new skills, volunteer, share your interests and gain work experience? We run classes including gardening, art and English conversation. You can join a carers support group, learn how to make things in Women's Shed or fix your things at the Mernda Repair Cafe. Find out more at Mernda Community House on 0475 454 133 or you can visit our website at merndach.org.au.
Thursday Drive with Brett. How about a bit of gospel music? Well, I think it's gospel music. It's from the album London Zero Hull 4. It's a extra limited edition 12-inch from the House Martins. I think it went to number 1 when it was first released, but it's not on the album. As I said, it's an extra track that they included. This is Caravan of Love.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for the time of your life? It's time to stand up and fight. It's alright, it's alright. Hand in hand we'll take a caravan to the motherland. One by one we're gonna stand up with pride, one that can't be denied. Stand up, stand up. From the highest mountain valley low, we'll join together with hearts of gold. Now the children of the world can see there's a better place for us to be. The place in which we were born, so neglected and torn apart. Every woman, every man, join the caravan of love. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Everybody take a stand. Join the caravan of love. Stand up, stand up, stand up. I'm your brother. I'm your brother, don't you know? She's my sister. She's my sister, don't you know? We'll be living in a world of peace in the day when everyone is free. We'll bring the young and the old. Won't you let your love flow from your heart? Every woman, every man, join the caravan of love. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Everybody take a stand. Join the caravan of love. Stand up, stand up, stand up. I'm your brother. I'm your brother, don't you know? She's my sister. She's my sister, don't you know? Waiting for the caravan. Are you ready? He's coming. Are you ready? He's coming. Are you ready? He's coming. Are you ready? Better get ready. Don't worry. You better get ready. Don't worry. You better get ready. Don't worry. You better get ready. The caravan. Keep waiting. Keep waiting. Keep waiting for the
Hi,
This is Brian Cadd for RAD, recording artists, actors and athletes against drink driving. Everyone knows I like a drink as much as the next guy, and the guy next to him too. The one thing I've learned is to plan ahead, which means if I'm going to have a drink, I plan not to drive. I plan to catch a cab, or I go with a mate who'll stay off the drink and be the designated driver. It makes the road safer for me, and the next guy, and the guy next to him too.
Streaming live 24/7 at pvfm.org.au.
Attention young ladies, attention young ladies. Attention young ladies, attention young ladies.
Getting kicked, I go downtown to hustle chicks. Fever patrol. Limousine, girls are rude. I'm my machine. Fever patrol. Who's the drivers of this town? Not one girl shut me down. Fever patrol. Got one good thing that's on my side. It's a big bad car. It's out of sight. Fever patrol. Lots of action. Oh, I do love that satisfaction. Fever patrol. You don't need muscle. All you gotta do is hustle. Fever patrol. Fever patrol. Fever Shut off the keys, just sit by me. Oh, what's your name? Say myself, proud I can. Trying to get me high with all her money. All you gotta do, honey, make me feel alright. My favorite way, getting kicked. I go downtown to hustle chicks. Fever patrol. Got one good thing that's on my side. It's a big bad car, it's out of sight. Fever patrol.
This is Drive with Brett Ditchfield.
88.6, 88.6, 88.
Hope I never led you to believe that the day would never come when I
From the double album of 20 indie chart hit singles from Melody Maker, we had the Pop Will Eat Itself and Beaver Patrol. And I'll let it roll into the next track, which was The Motorcycle Boy with Big Rock Candy Mountain. I'm going to play you out with side 4 from this very album, from Throwing Muses. This is Cry Baby Cry. I'll catch you next week. It's Thursday Drive with Brett, with a little bit more, a little bit different. But have a great week and catch you then. Bye. And I've made the mistake of putting it on 45. It's always an elegant way to exit the studio with the wrong speed.
This is Drive.
88.6, 88.6, 88.
This is Plenty Valley FM News.
Hello, I'm Peter Carey. Analysts believe it'll most likely be next year before interest rates come down. Australia's job market remains resilient, with unemployment steady at 4.2% for August. Almost 50,000 new positions were added over the past month, but all of them are part-time. CommSec senior economist Ryan Felsman says unemployment is still